Gemini, this is the energy between you and your person in separation. All right. Energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or I could be talking to someone here who was dealing with a Gemini. All right. This message could be for you as well. All right. Energy for Gemini in separation currently. Okay. So Gemini, we have relationships. Okay. And then we also have seduction. All right. Okay. This is what I feel with this energy, Gemini. If you're concerned about your person and what they're doing in separation right now, I definitely feel like they may be trying to distract themselves by filling their time with other relationships. This is a confirmation message right here. I feel like they could be trying to distract themselves in other relationships. You already know this, maybe. They could be having different, activity partners, you know, as a way to distract themselves from whatever needs to actually be worked on within the relationship, or whatever could have been worked on within the relationship. The thing about this is that, like, whatever connections are being made on their end, they're all surface level. They weren't as in depth as you two were. Yeah, under the deck we have karmic ties. So it's like the two of you really do, you really are kind of, with each other in this lifetime. Maybe you have kids together. Maybe you have businesses together. Okay. You were locked in a particular type of way with this person. I feel like this person, like, they have you on the brain, This is really strange. Somebody may be participating in some sort of, like, ritualistic magic, right? In order maybe to try to manifest you back, Gemini. I know that sounds weird, but that's the message that literally just came to me right now. And then that is followed with the devil energy here. So yeah, somebody, oh wow, okay, somebody wants to, like, have you be bound to them in a way. Gemini, you could have maybe even discovered that you were the third party here while this other person was on a break from somebody else. And, like, they may have been trying to form those deep emotional bonds on you really, really quickly. Okay. And for many of you, you walked away from this. You saw that kind of, you saw that seductive pull, right? Pulling you in. Yeah, the sun. Things became really transparent to you very, very quickly, Gemini. Very, very smart. So, yes, for sure. Even if you were, like, the main person and this person was on break from you and they're doing all this, running around, whatever, being with everybody while y'all are on break, whatever that means. You see it very clearly what they're doing. Okay. So regardless if you are the third party and you're seeing clearly that, oh, they're just somebody trying to fill a void, or you are the person that they were in a relationship, you see it for what it is. Like, still. Like they're just trying to fill the void of you. Talk about healing. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands, and then we have the Hermit. And Gemini, I like this energy together because all this time, this to me, during this point of like break or space or whatever they called it, or whatever you wanted to call it, or whoever did the leaving, it doesn't matter. But anyways, during this time of separation, you are working on a craft, or you are identifying a new direction in life that like your niche or your craft can take you. Okay. And in order to even do that, you have to kind of have already been on this soul searching journey, which I do see you on. You've already started there with that Hermit energy. Okay. And because of that Hermit energy, it's really your person or your ex-person. They felt your energetic pullback now. Okay. They don't feel your energetic signature anymore because you've withdrawn, because you're doing your shadow work, right? Like you're supposed to be. You're doing the work that we all talk about. Under the deck, we got you right here with the Queen of Swords. Okay. Now, the Queen of Swords is more Aquarius energy, but it's still, that air sign element here, Gemini, that's, I still feel like is representative of you in this reading. Okay. This Queen of Swords does see everything for what it is. And she knows when it's time to, to make an exit. You know what I'm saying? She knows when it's time to cut things out. Yeah, we have the Tower energy here. This person brings chaos into your life, and I feel like that's part of the reason why you again wanted to separate from this person, or the separation that they caused brought a lot of chaos to you in the moment, but it was just in the moment, because now that you're removed from it, you can see. Okay. And then look, there's an opportunity for thee. Okay. There's something here that Spirit wants to give you. It's a karmic reward, even if you want to say. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's a change happening for you in your life right now, Gemini, that I feel like you're about to be taken into different spaces, different territories, okay? You're going to be even rubbing elbows with different calibers of people, okay? And so this person here that you were dealing with is not even going to be able to, they're not even going to be able to survive in that type of environment, and I'm not trying to sound like classist or anything like that, but I mean, you are truly on a path to elevation, Gemini. And yes, you still may have some karmic dealings that you have to unfortunately deal with when it comes to this person. And yes, they may still try to use those things to manipulate you or whatever, but where you're about to be taken, Gemini, if anything, I feel like they're going to be asking you for like help. If anything, it would be better for them to, try making your life easier, right? Because you would be the one actually holding really all of the power in the end. And it's like, not that you're power hungry, Gemini. It's just that, it's just the way you're leveling up since being away from this person. Okay. It's like I just see them being like a complete loosey-goosey around here. Yes, I said that, I know. But I just see that. It's their way It's their way of trying to mask and cover up what they're really feeling on the inside, which is, maybe hurt and shame. You know, it turned them very hypersexual, okay? Because they can't deal with the fact that you wouldn't deal with the fact that you saw through their manipulation and you withdrew. All right, so let's get some advice for my Geminis before I let y'all go. Okay, we have not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear, and frustrations. And then we also have looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, and making new memories. Okay, so yeah, this person is definitely thinking about you. They are wanting to make some sort of comeback to you for sure, but I don't know. They're gonna have to paint. They know that they're gonna have to paint quite a pretty picture, because the way you remember things is quite traumatic. It's quite scarring, to say the least. While they've been able to rewrite history, make new memories with other people. You know what I'm saying? And it's no. No, let's talk about it for real. If you want to come back, let's talk about it for real. You want to paint a pretty picture? Well, how about I pull out this picture of when this, and this, and this, and this happened? Oh, we don't want to talk about that, right? Oh, no. Nah. Gemini, I'm going to go ahead and leave, but thank y'all so much for y'all's time. I truly appreciate it. And you guys, I'm trying to grow my community over on Instagram, so it would really mean a lot to me if you guys went over there and followed me there as well. I'm very consistent over there, okay, you guys? So thank you so much for your time. Bye.